Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Monday. Whew. We made it through the Scorpio new moon, and now the vibes are brighter and lighter than ever for us to shift and lift ourselves. Not only is this about our mental shift, this is about our physical as well as spiritual and emotional shifts. So if you felt a lot of energy, felt tired or drained, or the opposite, energized and inspired, that's exactly what that Scorpio energy is. It brings the fire wherever it is that you need it. So let's see what's in store for us this week in our tarot. So this week, I'll be using one of my favorites, the Light Seers deck. I'm using this one because, again, we are coming into the season of light. We are actually in the season of light, depending on where you are in the world. It is the Festival of Light, Diwali, now for our Eastern Indian brothers and sisters. And so this is a highly healing time. It's also a very high vibe time as we go into the holiday season. And many of us are going to have a holiday like we've never seen it. And I know many people have asked me, what is 2021 going to bring? And I will be sharing that with you very soon in the upcoming predictions and prophecies. So stay tuned for insight and info, how you can sign up. And I've got a lot of things to share with you before then. So stay tuned, beloveds. But let's see what the tarot have to say for us this week. So I'm being guided to pick the top 3 cards, as you can see here. So there we go, our top 3, and I'm just going to start right away. So here we go. Uh-oh, my deck must be upside down. So the first card we get here is the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting, I got 3 and 3. So this is really about the work that you are putting in. What are you creating? Many of us don't realize it's our very thoughts, it's the words in our head, it's our self-talk that create our environment. So this is really showing the energy that you're putting in is what you are creating and in your world. And so here then we get the 6 of Cups. And this is truly, and I love this energy for us. And as I shared, we are being, pushed in a positive way into really prioritizing ourselves and what are we creating. This is what it means to bring the light. The light comes from within us, and so this is why it's so important that we allow ourselves to reflect but not get stuck in the past, and also what are we creating in our in our upcoming. This is why I know, as many said, and I personally even felt like a rinse cycle has gone through, like a whole spin cycle in the washer. Definitely feels like that's what 2020 is. And so I've got so many amazing things in store for us coming up, and I cannot wait to share it. But let's finish up this tarot. And so here we go then. We get the Ace of Wands. We've got that fire. Just as I said at the very beginning, this inner fire, this inner light, as I was sharing, this festival of light, you see that festival of light, we do have the fire if we allow ourselves to listen to our passion and our intuition instead of the logical mind. The logical mind is run by the ego, and the ego is often telling us that we're not good enough, we don't have enough, we don't know what we're doing, whereas our spirit mind says, go for it, take the risk, it's okay. And so that's what it feels like. And as we go into the end of this month with the holidays in the US and a lot of shifting energy, we're definitely going to continue to feel this shift, because what a real shift is if you create a goal, if you have something in mind that you are creating, what you're really doing is creating an identity shift. And many of us want things to stay the same, and yet we want the outside to change, but the outside won't change until the inside changes. And so that's truly what this is about. And sure, it's okay to look back and see where you've grown, but what is the fire burning inside right now? What is calling you? And this push isn't a push that's like a force. This is really about the flow that you've been asking for. And so we've really got to allow ourselves the gift of our time of self-reflection and allowing ourselves to tune in truly to our intuition. And so The doors for the Empowered Tarotista are still open. We have only 2 spaces left in the VIP. If you would like to be in my inner circle, we will have our private Voxer group, and you'll get lots of insight and inspiration from me there. And pretty soon, next week, there'll be another new bonus. But guess what? In December, we've got some amazing things. So stay tuned. And if you haven't joined our Tonya's House of Tarot community on Facebook, now is the time, because you don't want to miss what we have in store for December. And also, I share all kinds of tips and things, new spreads I'll be working on as well, and way more. And if you know you want to spend a year with me, not just learning tarot, oh no, this is intuition development, this is tarot mentoring, as well as spiritual development. Why? Because I know how important it is for us to connect to our spirit. And 2021 is the year of all about personal freedom. And where does personal freedom begin? Right there in our first eye, our spiritual center. So I can't wait to share some more with you. Stay tuned for more insights and information, beloveds. And again, follow me on Instagram at Tonya R. Gonzalez or Brown Girls Who Coach, as well as Miana Melendez, and on Facebook at Tonya Gonzalez. I send you so much love and light, beloveds. Happy Monday, and until next time, peace and blessings.